All right, sixth graders, this is the second video you should be watching today for the lesson. This has been our lesson on the Silk Road in China. Make sure that you've answered the video notes from the previous video before you move on to this. What we're going to be doing is reading and annotating the passage. Your teacher will be checking that you've annotated the passage. You're going to read the passage along with me, and when we are done reading, we're going to answer the questions on the map of the Silk Road. The Silk Road is one of the clearest examples in history of cultural diffusion. Remember that cultural diffusion means the spread of culture from one place to another. The Silk Road was a trading path from China in Eastern Asia to the Mediterranean Sea near Greece, Rome, and Egypt. Along the Silk Road, the Chinese traded many inventions like porcelain, which is a type of glass, paper, gunpowder, and silk, for which the road is named. China was not always open to trading with other countries. A Chinese explorer named Zhang Chao opened the first I'm going to start that over. A Chinese explorer named Zhang Qi opened the way for trade between China and the West in 138 BCE. He was one of the first emperors to travel on the Silk Road. He brought back horses and grapes from his journey, but more importantly, he was able to begin the Silk Road. The Silk Road gets its name from one of the most valuable items traded on the road, silk. Traders from the West wanted silk that was only made in China. Only the Chinese knew how to make silk. They made the fabric using the cocoon of a silkworm. The Chinese kept the way to make silk a secret, and people could be punished by death for sharing the secret. So guys, silk is a type of fabric that is rare, that was rare, and that was spread along the Silk Road. The Romans were one group that especially wanted silk. Silk was rare and expensive in that time. Traders were willing to travel far and dangerous distances to attain silk. The Romans traded silk for glass, which was highly valued in China.
You did learn about the Silk Road?
Yep. You did learn about the Silk Road.
Nice.
Thank you, Derek. The Silk Road allowed for ideas to be traded as well. As people traveled from place to place doing business, they encountered new ways of life and new ideas from other places. Sometimes people would bring these new ideas and customs back to their homelands and share the ideas with those around them. The Silk Road is what allowed Buddhist ideas to travel to China from India, causing millions of people to become Buddhists. So what you're going to do now is answer the questions on the map using this passage.